Hello, welcome back to the channel. I haven't filmed or picked up the camera in a while, so I figured why not take you guys along with me today for some errands that I have to run before work. A couple things on the list. I have to get water for my aquarium, more on that when we get there. I have to ship out Depop and eBay orders, and I have to fill up my gas tank because I am very low, and I wanted to give you guys a full estimate on what a full tank of gas is on the 86. First thing I'm gonna do before I leave is tidy up the inside a little bit because it's not as clean as I want it to be. I have 1, 2, 3 pairs of shoes in there. Basketball, toolbox, jump pack. I have this towel because I recently sold a interior piece for my girlfriend on her S2000. I had that just to keep it safe and not scratch it up in the trunk. And this is a mat from IKEA that I've had for like almost 2 years now. This keeps your interior from getting very messy. It just protects all of that. So I would recommend getting this little mat from IKEA. Some of that stuff I have to put back in the car, but I just wanted to show you everything that was sitting in the trunk at this point. I do keep a couple things in the trunk on a daily basis in case anything were to happen, and I'll show you what those things are. First, if we look underneath the trunk liner, we have a seat clamp. This is for when you're doing your brake pads to pop the actual piston back in. I have torque wrench. Always make sure you have a torque wrench in case you need to take your wheels off, take the lugs off, and you need to torque them back. If you need to get a donut or a spare, always make sure you torque that so the wheel doesn't fall off while you're driving. This came with the car. This is the front license plate mount. I just keep this in here just because it has a spot for it, and why not just have it in the car? This is the emergency tire pump that the car comes with as well. This is also the other little lug tool that you can use. Comes with the car, and this is a front tow hook mount. Probably will never use, but that's nice to have, and a screwdriver. But if you don't want to have any of this stuff in your trunk, you can take this whole mold out. There's a gap for a spare tire. I do not have a spare tire, so this is where this will sit for now. So a couple things that don't fit in the actual spare tire well is my toolbox. In here I have a couple of different things. Microfibers, double-sided tape actually came with the driven media piece I put right here on the trunk. I have this Husky flashlight that actually came with this Husky tool bag. My old phone mount that goes on your visor. An umbrella, touch-up paint by scratches happen. Did a video on this and the color match was pretty spot on. I need to redo the spots that I did because it wasn't the best job, and I figured out a new technique. So when I get the time, I'll do another video on some more touch-up paint. More regular tools. I have a breaker bar. This is an extendable breaker bar, a mix of sockets. I have a hex screwdriver. This is for all sizes of hexes. This is a 19 mil socket for lugs. Some old things that were in my other car, the Civic. I had these coil tools that I can't use now because I have stock coils on. And that's pretty much it, just more sockets and random stuff in there. That is all for my tool bag, and I'm gonna show you what else I keep in the car. Right here, this is the Halo Bolt jump pack. This has a bunch of different features in it. This is the actual pack. Fill up your tire with whatever PSI you want. Take this nozzle out. Comes with this extendable piece that you screw on, and this end you would just hook up to your tire. Fill up the tire to whatever PSI you need. Here at the front is a little jump port as well. So what you do is just pop this off, plug that in, and hook this up to your battery. Jumpstart your car if it's not turning on. It has a flashlight if you need a flashlight. It has 2 USB ports if you need to charge your phone. USB cord, cigarette lighter cord if you need to plug this in to charge it. This is a great tool. I've had this since I've had the Civic, and for the 5 years of owning this, it hasn't failed me once. And last but not least, the IKEA mat that I told you about earlier. How I fit this in my car is I just put everything on top of this IKEA mat, put it off to the corner, and just like that, fits in the corner snug, and you still have a lot of trunk space to work with. So now we can finally start packing up the car. These are the water jugs that I was talking about that I need to get for my aquarium. We're gonna go ahead and put these into the car. These don't need to be straight up because there's no water right now, but when I do get to the place and fill them up with water, I'll show you how these can actually fit standing up in the 86. Now that we got everything in the car, let's head over to the gas station and fill this thing up. Okay, so I just wanted to show you I'm at 7 miles. Gas tank is pretty much low. So we're gonna see how much it costs to fill up a full tank of gas with 93 octane on the GR86. area in South Florida, our octane actually goes up to 93, and the price is 3.8 per gallon. And this is about an 10.5 gallon tank, so I'm gonna estimate around $40 to $44 for a full tank of gas. A full tank gets me around 283 miles, 25.6 miles per gallon. This used to be higher when I went on my road trip to Tennessee because that's straight highway driving. At that point, I got around 310 miles per tank, but with more local driving right now, the miles per gallon went down and I get around 280, which is still not bad, but it was really nice to get over 300 when I filled up my tank. Okay, so now we filled up the gas. I have these 2 packages here from eBay that I have to ship out. One of the places, UPS, is in the plaza right there, literally 2-minute drive. Another one is across the street, FedEx. So we're gonna go to UPS first, drop that one off, and then go to FedEx and drop the other one off. Also, if you wanna check out my Depop and eBay, I'll leave a link in the description down below of some stuff I'm selling. I need to get rid of a lot of things, so if you're interested, go check out the link. I just dropped off my last package. Let's head on over to the Aquarium store to get some water for the tanks. One question that does come up often is, does the GR86 have enough storage space? Well, it is a 2-door coupe, and you would think that there would not be generally a lot of space in the back, but the car does have back seats, and when you fold down the back seats, it actually opens up a lot of room in the trunk. So right now I have my back seats down, and you can see how much space you can actually fit in here and still have a lot of leg room up front. So this is where the IKEA mat comes in place that I showed you earlier. We're gonna take out the tool bag and the jump pack, and I'm gonna lay this inside the bedding of the trunk so that the interior doesn't get all wet with these jugs of water in case anything spills. So this is how the mat is set up to protect the back of my back seats, and I'll show you how I get the waters in the car. We can't actually go through the trunk. We're gonna have to go through this door. Now, the problem with putting these in the car is that it doesn't exactly fit going in through the trunk. And I don't wanna lay these down because the top is right here, and if I lay these down, it'll be on the side, and it's more likely to open going in sideways than going in right side up. So, solution to that is we come over here to the passenger side, and what you want to do is pull your seat up, push it down, and now we have access to the trunk through the passenger door, or you can go through the driver door as well. And as you can see, I have all 4 waters in here, and you can see still a lot of trunk space as well. This was the only way to get them right side up without them leaning over and spilling water, and this mat protects my interior. Super simple. Really love how much space the 86 has. You can actually see the top of the trunk stops right here, and these jugs are the slightest bit too tall, but when you go up by the rear windshield, there's so much more headspace for these things to sit. And you can see how much more trunk space you can actually fit back here. I still have my tool bag, my jump pack, and all this room. So that's about everything I need to get done today. Let's head on home and unload these out the car. I just made it back home. I'm gonna finish everything up, but it was nice to pick up the camera and finally record a video. I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. Thank you for watching this day in the life of owning an 86. And if you liked the video, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.